Lied on their tax return, says IRS whistleblower. Trump or the Loch Ness Monster smokes a cigarette at a state park. Whistleblower at 9. So that was me last Friday making a joke out of my report that you were about to see a bunch of whistleblowers come forward to bring up more false narratives about President Trump, to have him removed from office. And then they would see, oh, look at this slew of whistleblowers. Look at this slew of information. Oh, we just have to impeach now. Oh, public opinion is against Trump now. Just look at all the news and the headlines. And, oh, Pelosi and Schiff and Schumer are so concerned as Schumer's now doing weird videos just like all the other Democrats because he wants to prove that he's human too. But it's now happening. So InfoWars, once again, tomorrow's news today. But here's the key, because I'm sitting there, we're trying to do more dynamic things with all the studios we have. And so I knew I was going to be in front of the camera here like this today, holding the microphone standing up, which is a new thing for this broadcast. And when you're a public speaker, you know that you want to be comfortable in your surroundings. You want to have a plan the first time you go into something that is new to you. So I'm sitting there thinking, as I'm doing my bad hair day today, thinking, what do I want to talk about? What is something significant? What is something new that I can bring to the broadcast to be more comfortable standing in front of this camera for 5 minutes trying to talk? And then I remembered the president released the JFK documents pretty much immediately once he became president. Now, why would that be significant? Well, you have Chuck Schumer talking about the intelligence agencies getting back at Trump. You have John Brennan just last week. So I'm not even getting information that is exclusive to me per se. I'm going off what they're doing, what they're saying. When Brennan said, oh, federal officials, that's my corrupt cronies in the deep state, whistleblowers come forward, there's no limit. That's them signaling it's now time to rush the political door with bad information against Donald Trump. It's time to flood the levees with false narrative against Donald Trump so we can try to get him impeached. And then I remembered, the president calling for the Marines to protect him, protect the White House, should there be a, let's say, domestic event. Why would it be significant considering that he released the JFK assassination papers? Oh, because the president realizes they're going to assassinate him too. And if they do, he now has released the documentation that proves whatever the CIA, whatever the FBI, whatever the mainstream news says about his assassination will be a false narrative, will be CIA-driven propaganda. We will have the Mockingbird Press in TV, at the Washington Post, at the New York Times, print out whatever story they want, release whatever narrative they want, but it will say, oh, this just had to be done. Trump was so bad. And they'll set up the patsy. Oh, he was just driven by all the corruption of the Trump administration. But see, we have a memory. And we know that Trump released the JFK papers. We can go back and we can archive that. And we can say, oh, here's where the CIA lied. Here's where the FBI lied. It's all in those documents. So if they do try to assassinate the presidents, which guaranteed they thought about, we already know who it is. We already know who to hold responsible. So that's the type of information that we have here at InfoWars that you're not going to get anywhere else. So when John Brennan says, a reminder to federal officials, there is no limit on the number of individuals who can use the whistleblower statute. That's him waving the flag saying, time to come out, guys. Time to start making things up. We have to do everything possible to get Trump out of office. And when Chuck Schumer 2 years ago said, oh, don't mess with the intelligence agencies, they have 6 ways or Sundays to get back at you, he was talking about this and that dirtbag, John Brennan. So we're going to have this and your calls today on the War Room. We're just getting started. Don't go anywhere.
Now it's easier than ever to have Band.video on your iPhone. Simply go to Band.video with your Safari browser. Then you click the share button at the bottom of the screen. When the menu comes up, you simply click Add to Home Screen. It will then ask you to name the app. I suggest Band.video. You will now have Band.video app on your home screen, despite the fact that Tim Cook tried to stop it. The globalists think you're lazy, but by taking a little bit of action, you can override them, have the app, and then tell others about it so they can get the app. So it's up to you whether you want to defy big tech and click the share buttons below on your email, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, however you want. Be sure and share Band.video.
It is Monday, October 7th, 2019. This is the Infowars.com War Room, brought to you by InfoWarsStore.com. You know, we've come a long way here as Americans, as InfoWarriors, to get to this point. And now that we're here, it's almost that we don't even recognize it, which is kind of odd in a way. It's like a basketball player dreaming his whole life for the buzzer beater shot to win the NBA championship, and then the moment comes and he's just kind of sitting there still training for the buzzer beater shot, and you're like, no, this is the shot. This is the shot. We got Trump in. The deep state has totally revealed itself and is unmasking itself right now. And it's almost providential that President Trump follows through on one of his promises to remove troops from Syria. You can debate the geopolitical strategy there, but it was a promise. President is trying to deliver on that promise, and we've been over there for too long anyway. And then you have certain Republicans coming out and saying, oh, we can't do that. Boy, that really goes
Can't
to
pull
show,
out of
doesn't it?
Syria now.
When top televangelists are coming out and saying,
Think about this. Think about this for a second, though. We want to take Syria out. Why? Why do you think? Because it's just like Saddam Hussein all over again. It's just like Gaddafi all over again. If we take Assad out, then we're basically going to hand Syria over to ISIS on a silver goddamn platter. You know what I'm trying to say? So the geopolitical debate on this is that the Kurdistan, they're trying to say that they're one of the only people that actually are doing anything over there. You know, the Russians went in and took care of a lot of our problems. That's right. Russians are well known for taking care of American problems. So, long and the short, we're talking about pulling out. Now, I know that was one of Trump's promises, and that sounds good. Let's bring the troops home. But at the same time, it's like, what's going to happen after we pull out? I mean, are the bad guys going to just swoop in and kill Assad and take over Syria anyways? I don't know.
Trump, we need more war? What? When Mitch McConnell is saying, Trump, I have to break from you here. We need more war in the Middle East. Oh, and then the old daughter of war criminal John McCain goes on her daytime.
Oh, my shit broke.
But it's time to break that rule. It's time to start talking about Fight Club, because we're not training anymore, folks. It's 1 second left. You're down by 2 points. The ball is in your hand, and you're right behind the 3-point line to make the shot in the finals. That's where it's at now. And so that's why you're seeing more of the
I signed
intel,
the impeachment
the
thing.
information that we break here.
The impeachment thing that you
start
keep
to go
seeing on
mainstream.
Facebook, I signed that bitch and donated
And I didn't even
35
remember
bucks.
this. It's just like part of my routine, part of the intelligence I'm getting that I'm just putting out. And the great editor, Sam, is like, hey, you remember just last week you were saying there were more whistleblowers coming forward. What day was that? And then literally just 5 minutes before, we're able to pull that clip that we played in the first segment. There's more of it. But here's what we know. The Democrats, and the Republicans too, but it's really the Democrats right now leading the way. They're all in. They can't remove their chips from the table, folks. It's impeachment or bust for them. It's get Trump out of office for bust. Now, impeachment's their best option. Maybe they've tried to assassinate him. I'm sure they have. Obviously, they haven't been able to get a shot off, but they've tried to rail his car, his motorcade off the road in Missouri. They've had people rush the stage at events. They, of course, you've seen what they've done in Hollywood, you know, depicting him getting shot in the head, depicting him getting stabbed to death, depicting him getting decapitated, saying, hey, let's rape Barron Trump in a cage. So they're all in, and they've been all in. But they've been winning because they've had the office for so long. And I'm not a big Q guy. I'm not here to say Q is real or fake. I'm just not a big Q guy. That's not where I get information. But I will say, George H.W. Bush does seem to be walking with a bit more of a, let's say, spring in his step than the rest of these corrupt globalists. And I saw that because he was at a football game or somewhere this weekend having a grand old time. Maybe it was a baseball game. I was like, you know, it just flashed me back to the old Bush old man funeral and that weird moment that Q made go viral. And you just wonder what is really going on behind the scenes, because there is stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't know what Trump knows. I don't know what Trump's plans are. But for him to come out and say, we're going to remove troops from Syria.
It's called the
and then you
GNX4.
see
It's a
war
digital
hawks on the
workshop
left and the right
guitar
saying,
pedal.
No, we need to stay.
About 400 bucks.
It's providential. People on Fox News, oh, get ready. The war drums for some people.
What
will
up,
be
Ian? How you doing,
banging
bro?
On Fox
Greetings
News.
from
But hey,
FEMA Region 1.
certain people have certain interests in certain industries that manufacture certain things that kill people.
I
And
got
a lot
double
of that
comments
goes into
up
the
too.
Middle East, and they make a
So
lot of money back
I'm
here in
trying
the
to make
West
sure I get all your
on Wall
comments.
Street.
If I miss it over here, hopefully
And
it
it's
pops
the
up over here
same
and I'll be able to read it.
players every time when it comes to foreign intervention, folks. So that is now going to be exposed. But this will be behind the scenes. Trump will start taking names and checking his list and saying, okay. Oh, okay. Now I see who supports me and who supports war. Now I see who supports the America First agenda and who supports the war first agenda. And it's not a good look for certain senators. So we're about to take a break. I'm going to get my news organized here. We got a bunch of clips coming up, and Alex really wants us to take a ton of calls this week because it really is, this is the payout moment right now in these months leading up to the election. The Democrats know they cannot beat Trump in 2020. They don't have a candidate to do it. It's so bad that Hillary Clinton is a legit candidate right now. She's a legit prospect to be a candidate right now. That's how bad it is for the Democrat Party. When Elizabeth Warren, a fake Indian with the energy of a roly-poly, is your top poller right now, you got big problems. And they do. But they got bigger
That's
problems than
awesome.
that,
I played
folks,
on
and
one
that's
like that
all
before.
The corruption that they've been
Right
engaged in
now,
for so long.
just
So
Big
we're going to take your
Muffin,
calls discussing
DS1
all
for
of
me,
it.
grunging.
But folks, remember,
Got you.
we have the big sale happening right now at InfoWarsStore.com. It's got 2 days left, is what I'm told. 48 hours left on this sale, the Black Friday special sale. And the truth is, we just get so
Is this
busy
Jesse
with
has
everything
special
else, we don't
needs?
have
Because
time
if
to
it
really
is,
schedule
man,
out
I was going to
marketing
crash your
plans and
party
sales
so
and anything
fucking
like
hard
that.
the
We
other
just don't
night.
do it. Alex is
I
like, "Here's
literally
the
looked
show."
up Infant Annihilator, which is a killer fucking metal band. But there's a vocal part where all the music drops and it's just him fucking like, you know, like really getting into it, you know what I mean? Anyways, I had that shit queued up on my phone, and I was thinking about jumping into your fucking party and crashing that bitch, but I didn't do it. It was late and I felt like going to bed, so I was like, fuck it.
I'm gonna combine the two.
Wig Splitter, what's going on, man? Who you trying to expose this week?
Focused, energized, and ready to go for the next.
Oh, you've been quiet lately, man. What's going on, Wiggs?
Have you tried Turbo Force from InfoWarsStore.com? It's 50% off. Go read all the reviews for yourself. Do you drink toxic energy drinks that are filled with artificial sugar and that acidic, high fructose corn syrup? Are you drinking those regularly? It's time to cut those out, folks.
Why? I like them.
Replace them with Turbo Force from InfoWars.
Turbo Force is fucking expensive.
So I'm going to turbocharge myself with some Turbo Force during the
You look like an MMA fighter. Oh, hell no.
Take your phone calls. It's the InfoWars.com War Room. We'll be right back.
Might move upstate. I'm helping one buddy move upstate right now. I got a fundraiser going on Facebook. If you want to donate, it's totally fine. I don't really give a shit. But it would be great if I could see this goal through. It's a good friend of mine. He used to be a singer of mine, actually, to be honest with you. And I want to try to get the band back together. I got a good drummer in mind. I got a great singer in mind. Obviously, I'm going to be the guitar player. And I got some really cool ideas that I want to, bring to the table. And like I was saying, Wiggs, this might be new info for you. But once that is all established, the way that I'm hoping it's going to be, probably going to be shutting this here Riff Raff channel. Probably going to be shutting this down and starting a new channel with my band, and I'll probably just continue on with that and start all over. And I'm going to put more content on that channel, obviously, music videos, obviously, and just overall, whatever. And I'm going to try to break it up into categories so that way people don't get confused, because I still love my politics, and I'm still a medical marijuana smoker, but I also like my metal. And those are the three halves of me that I'm always battling with on this YouTube channel.
Blood vessels, the list goes on and on. Cardiovascular and heart health support's one of the biggest. Flexible Vasobeats helps support the body's natural nitric oxide production. Oh, that is the biggie. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Vasobeats is a concentrated extract.
Let me give you a little idea of what I want to make for music. So there's some funny bands out there that I really enjoy listening to, and my friend is really into stuff like that too. There's a band called Mr. Bungle. I'll play him.
And support the info war in the face of the globalist. Vasobeats.
So this band is actually one of our bigger influences, believe it or not. Holy shit, it's 4:18, people. It's almost time. It's almost time. So I'm going to play this band called Mr. Bungle for you guys. And if you've never heard this band, you've probably heard the band's mainstream band, which is Faith No More. You want it all, but you can't have it. Yeah, don't mind my singing. I'm just wondering if you know that jam or not. And that's Faith No More. But anyways, here's his less well-known band called Mr. Bungle. A lot of people don't know about this band, and it's actually one of the bigger influences of this new sound-ish. Not really new, actually. We're trying to bring back something old.
Who are you? He's your clone.
We're trying to bring back something old in a new way, if you know what I'm trying to say. So... But yeah, come on up here, Wiggs. Maine, dude, do some research on Maine, bro. Maine is fucking nice. A very beautiful state. The only thing that sucks about the state is the snow. I mean, that's it. But I mean, you buy a snowmobile, get yourself a crossbow, and you're going to start loving the snow. I haven't heard this in years, so mind me if I get a little nostalgic. I mean, yeah, I just want to bring this shit back. This is right here is going to be a heavy influence for my band. Obviously, I'm into metal and I'm into neoclassical music as well. So I'm going to try and influence all of that together. And, but anyway, so the name of the band that I'm trying to come up with so far has been Absurdatron. Absurdatron. Absurd and then Tron mixed together. Absurdatron.
Down the fly, Hermaphrodite, he fucks himself as he fucks the world.
Very unique sound, man. That's kind of like what we're going for, you know? Bring something like this back. Obviously, I'm not going to copycat this in any way, shape, or form, but this is just kind of one of my influences from back in the day, you know? Love a bit of Neo, but I'm more stuck in my pentatonic shapes. Man, tell me about it, bro. Them pentatonics are deadly, bro. Matter of fact, Dime, you just triggered me, my homie. You know what I'm really getting into lately is... Can I get that later, honey? Is that a possibility? Oh, well, how about I just take it? I'll take care of it.
I'll put it in the microwave.
No. Wrap it up with... You want me to come out and take care of it? She's gonna just sit it in the microwave so it dries out on me, huh? I better make sure my dinner gets taken care of. Just sit it in the microwave. Okay. Wow. All right, so what was I about to do? Yes, I remember very well. Pentatonic scales. Let's listen to some goodies.
USAA insurance saves me money.
Canadian Mac, what's good, bro?
A ton.
Anyways, I was gonna say voicings is kind of my new thing on the guitar. Trying to get voicings down and just like really, you know, get those voicings down so it draws in the ears, makes people want to listen. Dude, I fucking do not like Steve Vai. That guy is more concerned about how he looks than how he plays guitar, and he's said it in many interviews. Really like the sound of this right here. That clean sounding metal. It's kind of weird, right? A little bit. Okay, so the biggest idea I have is like dark carnival style type metal-ish mixed with technical guitar playing, right? And then I kind of want over-the-top topics. Let me give you a hint of what I'm talking about. Here's one of my influences for lyrical material lately. I don't know if y'all have been listening to Tom MacDonald lately. But some of his stuff is pretty influential. It's very, very, I don't know. Kind of reminds me of the type of stuff that I want to talk about in my songs. Anyways, I'm just going to play it. Now, I love rap, and I love rap. But don't get me wrong when I say I'm not going to be doing rap so much. There's going to be influences of rap, absolutely. But anyways, let me just play it and I'll shut up. I'm going to subscribe to Tom MacDonald as well.
Knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. But the artists in prison to silence their vision. Genetic copies going home after. They look different, eyes shifted, smile missing, skin lifted. It's scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old. You get your duplication to enforce the message. They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, clone
Primus isn't bad, dude. Nothing wrong with Primus.
The game is a shame, turning the artists who challenge the sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists and labs. The executions have been televised, oh, they're on TMZ like at night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. I'll be the editor in the chains, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Barely it lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated. Duplicated, imitated, dedicated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. They designed me to be a slave. I'm the bitch in the matrix, they can't escape.
I don't know if you guys are hearing these lyrics.
If they killed the rappers who were spitting truth, they wouldn't have a messenger to reach the youth. So they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities. Indie contracts say worldwide, label contracts say universal. For all of time in all forms, they own all your music, your image, your name, and your person. Weird, right? I know you don't think that is facts, but for 50,000 and a hair sample, you can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's another way for them to win the war by weaponizing important celebrities. Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies.
So that's kind of like some of the stuff I want to talk about, you know, like cloning and, you know, flat earth and aliens and just, you know, really, really cool, you know, topics, I think, that'll really draw the crowd in, and then mix it up with like carnival, like creepy type music, you know, with some decent solo work and some decent neoclassical guitar playing. Hopefully I get all that together, and hopefully my friends and my bandmates will realize my vision, and you know, I'll probably just write and produce one song myself completely, just kind of give an idea of what I'm thinking. Or maybe every member in the band produces one song themselves, because we're all fucking musicians completely. Who was that? That's Tom MacDonald. Relatively newer rapper, but I like the shit that he's talking about. He's got other ones where he talks about, you know, the political culture, you know, the so-called woke culture, all these snowflake beta males, you know, the type. And anyways, you take those kind of topics, mix it with some cool, I mean, look at Tom MacDonald. This shit's working out for him just fine. And you don't need to travel all around the world to do it. You can get it done right from your goddamn living room nowadays. I mean, take a look at Stevie T, for example. There's another guy that, you know, does a lot of content right from the comfort of his home. And you know, anyways, the point is you got SoundCloud, you got Fiverr. There's a lot of different platforms that you can stream from. And once all this shit really gets down and gets into the point where I think it's gonna go, right? Once I get all my friends established where I think they need to be, then like I said, this channel's gonna get shut down, and I'm gonna start a new channel with my band and continue on from there. And that channel is gonna obviously have much more content and everything like that. I wouldn't expect it to grow as fast as this one did because of the Playroom community. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Playroom community for allowing me to even reach 600 subscribers. That's basically because of y'all. And you know, I do appreciate that. I don't really know if I say it enough, but I don't know. It sounds sappy when you say it because it sounds disingenuous, especially with all the fuckery going on Playroom itself. So, you know, when you're like, "Oh, it's so cool, you guys, thanks," it just sounds sap. You know, it's almost cringe at that point. But no, I do appreciate it because I know for a fact when I start a new channel, it's not going to grow as fast as this one. You know, and that's because of a lot of you guys. So, again, I appreciate that shit. Straight up. So, the band name I was going to try and come up with was Absurdatron. Like I said, Absurd and Tron. Absurdatron. Something like that, anyways. It's kind of like my first idea. We can always switch it up, but that was like my first idea. Absurdatron. I got to make sure, you know, when you come up with a band name like that and then you're trying to go onto the internet, you have to literally make sure nobody owns that domain or else you're going to get copywritten. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want that to end up happening to you friggin' 15, 10, hell, even 5 years down the road. You sitting back thinking pretty, you listening to your jam in the back of your radio. Next thing you know, you get an email from Gmail. And next thing you know, you get, "Hello, Mr. Riffraff, you have been copy striked and we're going to see you in court." You know, all that shit. Trust me, it happens, bro. But you know what's really cool is when I play guitar over some of these songs, the algorithm of YouTube gets confused and they don't know if it's me or if it's the song. Because, like, I'll read the email and it's like, if this is a musical performance by you and this is a mistake on our part, then we're sorry, you know, blah, blah, blah. But if not, then, you know, just a heads up, this is not a copyright strike, just letting you know. They don't even know if I'm playing or not. It's funny. Plan your work and work your plan, man. Yeah, dude. Ain't nobody gonna do it for me. I want to be surrounded by people I love and enjoy to be around. And I want to be surrounded by, you know, all my dope smokers, all my weed growers. I want to be surrounded by all my motorcycle drivers. I want to be surrounded by all my gun lovers, you know. I mean, hell, the way I look at this, I got lit. I literally got a stage right over there I can plug in, me and my bandmates. We're just chilling around the fucking bar and grill, drinking a few, just sipping. Nah, we ain't getting drunk. Nah, we're just sipping, chilling, having a good fucking time. You got my boys over here, with the bikes. They got their bikes out and everything. And you got my boys in the back over here with the army fatigues on. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? Firing off the rounds. We got corn growing in the back. We got cucumbers growing over there. The weeds growing over there. I mean, that's how I see my life, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all see, but, you know, I'm trying to build that future. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Billy in the building. What's going on, man? I haven't talked to you in a hot minute. Let me guess. You got that new Ghost Recon. I already know you do. I already know you got that new Ghost Recon. Just good old boys, never meaning no harm. We gotta hear that jam now, right? Dukes of Hazzard theme. Dukes of Hazzard theme. You fucking whore. Just a good old boy. There we go. Of course, we gotta watch a fucking ad, of course. Here we go.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm.
Hell yeah.
Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way, only when they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, never changing their clothes. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Yoo-hoo! Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah. You know, it's a short song, but boy, it's a good one. I think it's guitar time. I'm feeling pretty good. I smoked on 420, took a couple rips with y'all. God damn it. There we go.
The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers, but the artists in prison to silence their vision.
Tom McDonald be talking too much truth. Right, babe? Are you listening to him? Have you listened to any of these songs yet?
My generation's afraid of opinions. Y'all so intolerant. They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and whiter. They're black and the opposite. You get
You hearing that?
harassment for hugging a woman or giving a compliment. Y'all way too sensitive yet, offended to death. Bring all the coffins in. I swear that y'all are mad at everything that don't affect your life. Hey, I swear that y'all believe that being offended just means that you're right. Hey, I swear that y'all just want to be the only ones who everyone lies. Hey, I swear if I swear at you ninnies, you probably so triggered you cry. And nobody wants to be real. Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. We become so ultra sensitive and hyper tolerant that honestly, honesty gonna be illegal. It's crazy y'all get so shocked and bothered from people saying things that aren't responsible. If that seems logical, y'all are weak then. If someone says retard, it ruins your weekend. And that's retarded. My hair been in braids because it looks hella awesome. Y'all like to scream I appropriate culture, but I don't hear nothing. I'm paying homage. Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments. Googling quotes that are socially conscious. And saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar and stupid obnoxious.
Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna fuck
With me.
Cause I don't feel the pressure. No, I will not be censored. I'm not afraid, that's why they fuck with me. My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all are stuck with me.
Happy Halloween. For one evening only, you wear what you want. Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. Hey, I'd say Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone. If religious freedom's such a dire issue, why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them make you regret that you talked. Don't let them tell you that nice is the law, trying to make you all righter when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know what hurt you, but you're super mad. Trust, we hurt you. You a pawn in a broken system. Are you triggered much? You've been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame the road conditions. And your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared of choices, but you pro-decision. So you march a lot, but never go the distance. Yelling way too loud until no one listens.
Always on that blah blah. Y'all should keep it to yourselves.
Trying to hit me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. They try to fuck with me. Yeah, what's going on, Saw? What's up, man? What's up, Leatherface? How you doing, bros? you that. What the fuck? What is that? Aha. It's a fucking C. Wonder if I can finger pick that. And then it would be. Damn, that's hard. Ow. It would sound pretty if I could play it. Ah. Oh, no, man. Oh, man, I'm missing all kinds of comments. I'm so sorry. What's going on, guys? Let me get back into something that I can actually flip and play. Yeah, before I bore you guys.
The newest food obsession is toasted cheddar baked on the shell of a chalupa. Now tastefully cured.
Get your birdseed.
Oh, 5 o'clock almost, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Starting to get hungry. Alright. Well, I'm fucking out of here. Going to play Borderlands with my wife and eat some dinner. As always, thank you very much for coming in. I don't want to sound all sappy like I said before. I just, want to kind of repeat it. I wouldn't have 600 viewers if it wasn't, or subscribers if it wasn't for you guys. And I know when I change channels, it's not going to grow that fast. But if a lot of you guys, enjoy some of this guitar playing that I do over here, then you're really going to like my new channel, because I'm really going to go all in. I'm going to put this beautiful mixing board to work. We're going to make it sound as good as possible. I got a lot of good, fresh ideas I'd like to bring to the table, and kind of destroy this whole political culture, this whole woke culture, with music, But anyways, thanks again for all your support. I know it sounds kind of cheesy, especially on the Playroom with, all these trolls and all this negativity, but, I really do appreciate it. I never would have got this far without y'all. Straight up. So I appreciate it, and I'm going to be here again very soon, all right? You already know. I'll be back around very, very quickly. I'm just letting you know things are moving fast for me. So, just so you guys know, a couple more weeks, this channel might not be here no more. Just throwing that out there. But, all right, we'll see you then.